But check this out real quick. Hello, YouTube. I'm back again with another commentary for my video blog. I should have said vlog. The V is short for video. So I am just going to my storage. And I have had this storage unit for since maybe 2019, so it's been a while. It was a little bit before 2020, before all that pandemic stuff, but this is where my stuff has had to stay because I have not been able to get an apartment, and the space in my mom and her husband's house is just too small for all of my things. So I dropped my camera here. See, this is a very durable case for my camera. It won't break. So I am just going to my storage unit. As always, I traveled by bus to get here. My mom offered a ride, but I don't ask them for rides anymore because it just doesn't feel right asking them for a ride, because, like, you know, it just feels like it's just like there's no point in asking them for anything anymore. They clearly can't do much for me. Like, at some point you just have to realize some people just can't help you very much. Even if they're your parents, they can't really do anything. And it's not like anything new. It's just like they've always been that way. So I just don't ask them for anything. They don't have it. They clearly don't have it. They don't have the time, they don't have the energy, and they clearly don't have the money, so I don't ask them for anything. So I'm going to my storage unit here. So here's my storage unit here, where all of my things are. I am just going to be getting some, putting some things in storage and maybe taking something out. I don't plan on taking anything back, but this is just for, you know, to see that this is just for all of my livelihood. This is my livelihood I keep in here. And of course I'm gonna have to blur it because I don't want people to know exactly where it is. Not that it matters. I don't think anybody is gonna go through the effort to track me down like that, but you know, there are creeps out there on the internet. So, and anyway, I'm just, of course I have the keys to my own storage unit, and I mentioned that because the people in this town are very particular about owning things. For some reason, it's becoming like something rare for you to actually own something because people rent everything. It doesn't seem like people even own their cars or their house. They really don't. Especially if they're on the grid. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit after I stop this commentary and do the face-to-face talk that I do for these video blogs. So yeah, I'm just scoping through all my stuff right now. So I've had the time to reflect on my things and the time to really focus on my goals. And I can't just keep my stuff in here forever, of course, but when you're kind of on your own, when everybody wants you to be self-sufficient and they won't offer any type of real assistance except an apartment, that's just all they have to offer. And then I started realizing people in this society that I live in do not have much to offer besides a job and renting a roof to live in, a roof over your head. And that's not enough for me. I come to realize that, especially when I try to move into an apartment, and then they started saying that my credit history wasn't good enough. Okay, so that's all they care about now is my credit history, because that changes in a few years, but I'm just not willing to wait that long to get an apartment. And it's just also not worth it to me to try to change my credit score, go through the trouble to talk to someone to change my credit score just to ask for permission to own a house. Like, who are they? Who are they to say I can't or can have a house? So I'm just going to completely throw their system out the window. Since they keep giving me problems, they're not giving me anything but problems in their system. It's all the system's problem with me. Even if I do get the money for an apartment and save enough, this could happen again. Like, they're just gonna keep saying something's wrong with my credit score or my attitude or something petty like that, just to mess with me, and I'm tired of it. And also, they're just not even worth it. They're not worth the hassle. Yeah, it's just their collective agreement. It's probably not even collective. It's probably just one person saying that my credit isn't good enough, but now that just my standards are just higher now, and I want more than an apartment. So all this time they wasted trying to say that my credit score or this or that wasn't good enough gave me time to grow my standards, and now I just feel like I'm too good for them. Society's status quo. Okay, I forgot my tripod, so whatever angle this is in, we'll have to do. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Alright, never mind. That's just something personal I'm saying to my son. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be going and looking for a book in my storage. And then I think that's all I'm gonna take back, because I'm not trying to bring more stuff back. I already bought that new piece of that new dresser I found that someone threw out, so I'm not trying to bring back more stuff. Gotta put more stuff, if anything, in my storage. But last night I was thinking about something. Gotta turn this camera off first. And I'm putting that part in the vlog as well, my video blog. But anyway, I was saying that I was thinking about last night the house of my dreams, and that's what all this is for right now. Like, I used to think that I'm just gonna move into another apartment, but now that I think about it, since things are changing so much here, an apartment isn't gonna work. Especially because it's always been my dream to live off the grid for so long now, and I just never really focused on it at all. So now I'm just gonna start focusing on it. Now is probably the best time to focus on things like the house of my dreams, and I have the time for it, so there's no reason why I shouldn't. There's no reason why I shouldn't. Yeah, down to the last detail. I'm thinking a lot about it now. I'm going to be thinking about it every day now. But that's going to be a personal thing, because that's just my personal goals. But there's no way I could have like a regular life like everybody else has at this point. Because like I'm too used to doing my own thing and not being part of like a corporation or anything. So that's out of the question. The only thing I'm focusing on is the house of my dreams and how that's going to be customized for me. So yeah, that's just what I had to say. I'll probably talk more about it when I get back. But check this out real quick. Pretty cool, huh? I collect swords. Okay, so I forgot to turn on this camera for what I was about to do. And so I got my other sword to show it again on camera. Because, yeah, like I said, I collect swords. But I have no place to put them. Like I said, my mom and her husband's house are too small. I say her husband because he's not my real biological father. She just married him. Here's an up close look at my sword. I'm not sure if this is a costume sword or a real sword. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you sharpen it enough, it'll be a real sword. But yeah, they call it a costume prop. But it's metal, it's real. Just sharpen it and it'll probably cut something. Um, yeah, I put on leather gloves because I don't want to be like scuffing up my hands when I move stuff around. These are the only gloves I have for like that's like durable that are made for that. The ones with the furs at the end, because I don't do work stuff. I don't do hard labor. So these are the only like durable gloves I have. Physical labor anyway. Okay, this is an awkward position I'm in right now. Oh no, people could see my tidy whities, but I don't. Whatever. Maybe I should blur that part out because I don't know. Yeah, I should probably blur that part out. So this is a book. I have a lot of books like these for like off-grid living because you can't just look stuff up online when you got like problems like that. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to blur this out because I don't want people just looking at my panties because like there's OnlyFans for that. But yeah, this is a vanilla YouTube channel. I don't post stuff like that. I don't post adult content on this channel. In case you didn't know. So that's revealing too much. I mean, I know there's like plumbers who want to show their crack, but I'm just not gonna flaunt my crack or anything like that on camera. You know, they could do that for free. Like the men who are like to show their plumber crack can do that for free, but I'm like, nah, you're gonna pay to view my area like that because like it's valuable in your sorry if that's TMI, but jokes, y'all, jokes. Can't you take a joke? My hair is just way too long for this. I can't believe how long my hair has gotten. Maybe I'll do like a video on my hair growth journey because that was actually a long journey growing out my hair. And people will probably think my hair isn't real, but it's dreads, so it's easy for it to grow this long. For natural hair to grow this long. Alright, so the bus comes a little later, but I'm gonna stop at a Dollar Tree. And this is before I go inside the store, so nobody thinks I stole. I already own this, okay? But I'm bringing it back with me to my room. So if I walk in the store with this, nobody better say, she's stealing. I don't want to hear that. Okay, so I'm back from the storage and the Dollar Tree. I didn't get anything from the Dollar Tree but food. And from my storage, I got the frog. A nice decoration. They had like different frogs at the Dollar Tree. It wasn't in this style. Like it wasn't glossy and ceramic. But the frogs were different. If I had an extra dollar, I probably would have gotten those. But maybe next time. So while I have time to speak, because there's not that much memory left in my card, I'm using the good memory card. But I just made one of my videos public on my YouTube channel. It was in private for several years, but I just made it public last night. But watching that video brought back some memories, and I thought, I just was thinking about something. So, while I was watching that video, uh, it was titled Christmas 2014 Part 1. There's also a Part 2, but while I was watching that video, I started noticing something. Like, if you watch that video now, if you were to watch that video now, you would probably think that I have such a happy family. Um, that's just the one time a year where we get presents and we come together. Every other day is like a work day, and it was like we were struggling to survive. So that's the only time we show off, during Christmas. And but other than that, we were always struggling. And I also saw my ex in that video. I kind of forgot we were that close. It's a good thing I'm not still with him, because he has kind of like issues that I'm not going to talk about. But yeah, basically that's just all for show, that video. We focus too much on material things. I'm glad I now start focusing on like cultural things now, because if I focused on material things, I don't think my life would be changed that much. But yeah, I'm making goals for myself and writing them down, and that's working out for me. So, and as for my dream house, I'm still working on that as well. But that was the video, and I'm gonna end it now before the memory runs out, because I only got a few seconds left. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Subscribe for more.